Guys, the cookie factory is open. Hi guys, I'm Lauren Gaw, and this is my friend Catherine, and
Hi.
Today on Life Above the Clouds Live, we are gonna make gingerbread cookies.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, so we are going to start by, we're gonna mix things. We're gonna cream together our butter, sugar, and our molasses. So right here,
Butter.
we have 12 total tablespoons of butter, and it's a lot of butter. And I usually like to do 1 tablespoon per 12 servings, 1 tablespoon of cannabis butter per 12 servings. So this is gonna make about, depending on how big our cookies are, it's gonna make about 48 cookies, which is 4 dozen. Is that right, math? So that's 4 tablespoons total of cannabis butter. But as always, if you want to make stronger cookies or if you want to make weaker cookies, you can adjust. It's just 12 tablespoons total. So these are all going to go in here. Our brown sugar, and that is 3/4 cup of brown sugar. All in. And the molasses. This is 3/4 cups of molasses. We are actually going to continue mixing this for about 3 minutes. We want it to be nice and fluffy, and we want the color to be like a kind of caramelly brown. Catherine is going to put 3/4 cups of flour, and then 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cloves, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and then half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then Catherine is going to whisk that together. You could also sift your ingredients together, which is probably what professional bakers do, but like nobody's got time for that. I'm also gonna add our egg and our vanilla extract. So we have 1 egg, and we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And also one of the things about this recipe is that if you don't like cloves or nutmeg or something, you can leave that out. You can use more cloves if you love cloves. You know, it's like pretty customizable, which is pretty cool. So I've got my egg and my vanilla extract in here, and while I continue mixing it, Catherine is just gonna add flour a little bit at a time. We're just gonna gradually mix it in. So what we are going to do is actually divide this dough into 2 portions, wrap it up in plastic wrap, and chill it in the refrigerator for 2 to 3 hours. I have this like non-stick mat, which is great for rolling things out, but if you don't have one of these, you can just use a clean surface and sprinkle it with flour, which we are also using. You want it to be lightly dusted. We want this to be rolled out to about 1/4 inch thick. Squish. The actual best way to take your shapes out is to pull away the dough from around the cookie cutters, and then lift the cutter out, because if you try to lift just the cookie part out, then you're gonna get it misshapen. We are gonna bake these they won't take too long, especially the little ones, for like 8 to 10 minutes until they are firm on the top. They're already brown, so it's hard to see if they're golden brown, but you can kind of see them brown around the edges. Here's our cookies.
Math problem.
They are just slightly golden brown around the edges, and they're matte on top, like not matte as in not shiny. Because you don't want them to be overdone. I still like my gingerbreads to be nice and soft on the inside. So we are gonna get ready for our decorating. So these are still a little bit warm. You actually want your cookies to be completely cool when you decorate them, because the icing can melt when you put it on a warm cookie. But these cookies are so good warm. Yeah. Because they're like nice and soft on the inside. Oh my gosh. We're going to mix 3 cups of powdered sugar, 1/4 cup of corn syrup, 1/4 cup of milk, and 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So we are using little plastic bags to decorate with. And then I'm going to snip my little tiny corner, and then you can use it as a piping bag. We made a little house. It's falling apart if you don't hold on to it. But isn't that cool? Thank you so much for joining us today. We made cannabis-infused gingerbread cookies. We have so many fun shapes. We have gingerbread men. We've got turkeys for Thanksgiving. We've got Texases and dinosaurs. We have all the different shapes. But thank you guys for joining us on the chat and hanging out with us. And thank you to my friend Catherine, who is mid-bite into another cookie. And thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next week.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.